everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please excuse the mess of a hair I have going on. It's grown so much I haven't decided what I want to do with it, as far as how I'm going to cut it and style it and whatnot. So it's just a mangy mess right now. Anywho, thank y'all for coming back to my channel, and I have a big book haul, as you can see by the title. So let's go ahead and, this is going to get annoying, get started. I have a lot of books here. I wanted to kind of read the descriptions for all of them. I don't think I'm going to have that luxury because I have like 15 books at least. So let's get started. First, I'll start with two books from the Sookie Stackhouse series by Charlene Harris. This is Dead Reckoning and Deadlocked. I don't know what number these are in the series. I just know they're at the tail end of the series. However, I'm still like on book 2 or 3, so yeah, I think I'm on book 3. I don't know. So these are them. Of course, and they're the True Blood series. Forever by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the third book in the Wolves of Mercy Falls series. I have Forever and, I have, I can't even see, Shiver and Linger, which is book 1 and 2. I haven't read the series yet, but I'm trying to collect a bunch of books on authors that are going to be featured in the Austin Teen Book Festival in Austin, Texas in September this year. And Maggie Stiefvater is one of those authors, so hopefully I can get through her series before September so I can have her sign and personalize my books and get to meet her and get pictures. I do have a Goodreads account, and if you go, I'll try and link it down below. I always forget about it. But I do have pictures of me with a lot of authors from last year's Austin Teen Book Festival back in October, and it was really cool because I met a lot of authors like Cami Garcia, Margaret Stoll from Beautiful Creatures. I got a picture with them, and just a bunch, and I might have seen the video too that I have that I showed of my haul. But yeah, I'll try and link the Goodreads account down below. The next book is by Monica Ali, and it is Untold Story, and this is a novel about Princess Diana. Basically, like if she hadn't died, you know, what would have happened if she had this life somewhere else in America. It's a very long synopsis to read to y'all, but basically it says, I'll read you a little bit. When Princess Diana died in Paris's Alma Tunnel, she was 37 years old. Had she lived, she would turn 50 on July 1st, 2001. Who would the beloved icon be if she were alive today? What would she be doing, and where? One of the most versatile and bold writers of our time, Monica Ali has imagined a different fate for Diana in her spectacular new novel, Untold Story. So that just sounds amazing. Next, I have by Meg Clayton. It's The Wednesday Sisters. This is basically a book about some housewives in the 60s. There's 5 housewives back in the 1960s that get together, and they start this Wednesday Sisters writing society, and they start filling journals and putting pages in typewriters. They basically want to come up with a book. I just thought that was interesting. Any book about books really spikes my interest, and this one sounded pretty good, and it was on clearance at Half Price Books for $1. The next one I've been wanting to get my hands on. It is The Secret Lives of Dresses by Erin McKean, and this one was a clearance book, or bargain price at Barnes & Noble for $4.98. And this one I believe is just about this girl who takes over this this vintage clothing store, and she's surrounded by all these clothing and stuff, and it's basically like their stories of the clothes and whatnot. So, seemed interesting. The next book I have is Jessica Alba's The Honest Life, and this is Living Naturally and True to You. And it just has like all sorts of things. Basically, like on her quote, it says, I decided to write this book because I was sick of being told that healthy, safe, and eco meant boring, beige, and blah. So it's got recipes in here. It's got things for household cleaning, for beauty tips, stuff like that. You know, just to live like a cleaner life. And a friend of mine recommended this to me, and I thought I'd pick it up. And I've read the first chapter, and it's pretty good, so I'm just going to get back into it. The next book I got from Half Price Books on clearance for $2. It's The Cookbook Collector by Allegra Goodman. Let's see. Doesn't really have a synopsis on the back, but I've been really into getting cookbooks lately, if you saw my last haul, so yeah. The next book this is all centered around the whole cookbook collection that I've been having lately. This is by Andrea Israel and Nancy Garfinkel, and it's the Recipe Club. I think it's supposed to be exactly what it says, the Recipe Club. The next book is Lunch in Paris, A Love Story with Recipes by Elizabeth Bard. I saw another YouTuber hold this, and she was explaining it as this woman moving to Paris and falling in love with the culture, the food, and then it even has recipes in it. So I thought that was pretty neat when books have recipes in it, and so I wanted to read this and then try out some of the recipes. I thought it would be pretty cool. And she even has a recipe that she tried out from the book. Next, I bought this book solely because I am a fan of this person. When I was a kid, I used to love watching their show, and if you can see, that's Tia Mowry, and I used to watch Sister Sister a lot. So she came out with this book called Oh Baby, Pregnancy Tales and Advice from One Hot Mama to Another, and I just had to support her and get her book because, like I said, I've been a fan of hers since I was a kid, and I thought this would be a real funny read. Or, not a funny read, but a really good read. Next, I have a book by Alex Prudhomme and Julia Child. It's My Life in France. This is what I'm currently reading. I'm kind of somewhat in there. And it's just basically Julia Child is relating her life in France with her husband, Paul. So. Next is Beth Harvest Inn's When in Doubt, Add Butter. It's cute little cupcakes on the back. And I cannot remember for the life of me what this is about, but it sounded really, really good. Oh, I think it's, this woman has this, cooking store, department store or something, and then her ex wants to come in and shoot a show there or something, so it sounded pretty cool. Next, my husband bought me this, Chicken Soup for the Nurse's Soul. It's stories to celebrate, honor, and inspire the nursing profession. I've been going through some hard times at work with, you know, just a lot of my patients been really sick, and then I've lost a few patients, so got this to kind of cheer me up and kind of remind you like why you're in doing the job that you're doing. So I've always loved the Chicken Soup books, and one written for nurses by nurses I think would be pretty amazing to read. I've read one story from it and it was just heart-wrenching. Next is Shine by Lauren Miracle. This is another author that's going to be at the book festival. This book is about, I believe, like a hate crime from her friend, and she's trying to solve the mystery as to why her friend was singled out for the hate crime. Beautiful Ruins by Jess Walters. I've been wanting this book forever, and it finally came out in paperback, so I ordered it online from Barnes & Noble. And it's just the Italian coastline, and it just looks like a really good summer read, and just check it out on Barnes & Noble. Read the synopsis there. I'd read it too, but I don't have much time. But check out the synopsis online. Next is Scarlet. This is the second book in the Lunar Chronicle series from Marissa Meyer. Sorry, I couldn't think of who it was. Marissa Meyer I actually saw and met at the Austin Teen Book Festival last year, and I bought her book Cinder, which is right there. I've yet to read it, but this is book 2 in that series, and I can't wait to get into that. Next is Icons. This is a new book by Margaret Stoll. She is the co-author of Beautiful Creatures. So this is her new novel. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it and read into this one too. This is another one you just have to really look at it and see the synopsis on it. But it would sound very intriguing. Of course, I had to get the second book, Starstruck by Lauren Conrad, in the Fame game series. I did get to see her again was it last summer? Last summer I saw her in Houston for the book signing of the Fame game. The third book of this series just came out. It's called Infamous. I have yet to pick it up, but it just came out this month in June. So, yeah, there's the ever so beautiful Lauren Conrad. Another book by Maggie Stiefvater is The Raven Boys. Like I said, she's going to be at the book festival in Austin, so I wanted to get the rest of her books that I was lacking. And then this book is going to come out with its second part sometime this summer or early fall, before the book signing. So, that's The Raven Boys. Okay. One book I could not wait to get my hands on. I was lucky enough to not know about this book until a day before it came out. I had no clue about it, and I saw an excerpt on the on this month's Cosmo, And I picked it up, I bought it just so I could read the excerpt. And the next day it came out and I ordered it on Barnes & Noble's website. And it is Revenge Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. This is the second book to The Devil Wears Prada. So this is book 2. I didn't even know it would have a book 2. But I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people said that it's not really good. But I love The Devil Wears Prada. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And it has like a special place in my heart because I read that book my first year in college. Because I saw it on the library shelf when I should have been studying. And I grabbed it and just started reading it. So it holds a dear place in my heart. So I just had to get it. I don't care if it sucks. I had to find out what happens with Andy and Miranda. And the last books I have are from the same author. Sarah Dessen is also going to be at the Austin Teen Book Festival, and I'm so excited. So I started going through my list of all the Sarah Dessen books I have, and it was very scarce. So I figured I need to catch up and buy the ones that I don't have. Well, I didn't realize I didn't have a lot of them. So I picked them up. They actually redid all the covers of Sarah Dessen's books. So they look really nice. I like the new covers, but let me go ahead and show you which ones I got. I got The Truth About Forever, What Happened to Goodbye, and the covers are just gorgeous. Dreamland, That Summer, Along for the Ride, which is her most recent novel, I believe, until The Moon and More just came out, and I just ordered this one online. So this is her most recent novel. And yeah, I can't wait to get into these bad boys too, so when I get to meet her, you know, at least I have something to say to her that I actually read her books. But yeah, that is it from my book haul. I hope that's it, because I feel like there's more books somewhere around here. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns down below. Let me know what you've been reading lately and what you would recommend for me to read. Let me know if you're in Texas and thinking of going to the book festival, because that'd be cool to kind of meet somebody else that's, you know, going to the book festival. Again, it's in September in Austin, Texas. You can look it up online. Just type in Austin Teen Book Festival into like Google, and you'll find some results there. I guess that's it. I'll see y'all later on. Thanks for watching. Bye.